Choke side to Spike Lee. Spike is appealing to the official.
Well, you got it. This is Saints. Take it in.
Lost to secure that bag. Broke couldn't hang too late. Them times more time than the boys on tag. Can't take questions but mention when my guys on road. Yeah, he moves all mad. Just hit a lick with the baked out fit. Got the custom kits and I'm looking all mad. Days in the D, what they say about me. Left the crib real light. Came back with a stack. Yeah.
We're here. Hey. We are back. Midrange J. We're back. We're back. I bet I was too loud for the viewer. We've moved. We're on YouTube if you're seeing us. This is our first of many. We've made a big step.
The faces behind the voices.
Yeah. Beautiful faces.
Speaking of voices, we've got a new voice.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
here.
sir. We've got a new permanent member. You've heard him.
We out here.
We heard him with our KD episode, which was actually one of our most viewed episodes.
He was a guest back then, we got a promotion now.
He got promotion. We're going to put more in his pocket.
Yes.
We like the work that he done.
Sign me up.
So, yeah, that's
Ready
where
to
we're back
contribute.
on YouTube. Exciting, isn't it? That's where we want to be.
Nice is nice.
Because
Faces
people don't
to
listen to
voices.
podcasts. What?
Faces to voices.
Yeah. Yes, it's
You
easy.
sort of get that like level of energy.
Yeah, it's much easier to watch a YouTube video than it is to like listen to a podcast. So I was our thinking behind it. This is a show still. I must state and I must stress. I tweeted this already. We are not talking about women. I must stress this. We are wholesome men. We are basketball.
We are very unproblematic.
Yes.
We don't do any of that.
We don't have any of that. But starting, this is our first topic ever on the Midrange J. We thought we've been away for a minute, so we thought we'd come and talk about the state of the league currently. Starting with the East. Coincidentally starting with the Chicago.
Yes. Smith. Oh, Caruso's in the passing lane. Hit the deck and stolen. Caruso's everywhere. They fouled Caruso. Ball to Levine. Showtime. Oh, 360. Get mad, Zach Levine.
I can't even act like I'm really. I just got this.
What? You gotta put weight behind it because you've been
exactly. Since Minnesota, I've been in Zach Levine. I live in his house at this point. I'm there.
The stocks are high.
They are so high.
You're rich.
They're unbelievably high.
So the Bulls, they're first right now. 32 and 18. I don't know. A lot of people don't expect this really.
I mean, I think the acquisition of Lonzo. Lonzo hasn't even played, truly.
Yeah, he's been out for a while.
But you can see that they were building things. It was the DeMar
Super
DeRozan
exciting.
switch that people didn't really expect to go on.
Yeah.
But you think DeMar
It's
DeRozan
going to
knows.
be bad.
Yeah,
People talking about him
but it's a
being,
bit.
the worst pickup in the whole free agency, even though it's like 15, 20 million.
Yeah, you see this pick him up. He's dating.
And I think you don't necessarily get to see an individual talent in San Antonio. It's quite systemic.
Yeah.
So you don't really see how good he is offensively. But you
They
saw that
asked
at
him to do a lot.
Toronto.
They asked him to do too much.
Yeah.
Because it's like people didn't put respect on his progression as a player since Toronto. Because I saw him at Toronto, like he wasn't a playmaker, he wasn't a defender. Nowadays he's kind of active even defensively, even though that is his weakest spot. But since Toronto to San Antonio, he's made a whole leap.
Yeah, it's true.
Playmaking wise.
But, okay.
He's
Because
a
I wasn't
crazy
going to say,
playmaker.
in terms of his scoring, I think we're getting back to that Toronto level.
Yeah, but with the playmaking too, it opens up.
I think he's got more. I think he's got more people to defer to. I mean, he doesn't defer, but he has better offensive options. I.e., Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic, Zoe to a degree.
Could we say this is the best team he's ever played on?
Is it better than Toronto?
I need to see the numbers and I see what they do.
Because I don't want to be like revisionist and say, oh, it's clearly better than Toronto.
It's just because he wants to do anything to push down.
He wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
don't worry about LeBron owns you, fam. You got to accept it.
Still a good team though.
Yeah, you still get you.
I'm just saying. This didn't have to get personal. I'm just saying.
And it's hard to get
top to bottom.
bro.
If you go from top to bottom,
Yeah.
they have better options, like across the
No,
field.
you're right.
They have more options.
I think
in Toronto, you'd argue before the emergence of VanVleet and Siakam, which happened after DeRozan left, it was just a solid bench with just Lowry as consistent. It was like just a good basketball team. But this has actual real stars.
Okay, I would also say that we talked about it before that he's improved.
He's gotten better too
in the Spurs, and maybe that's benefited him working on the coach, who's as adept as Coach Pop.
Definitely.
There's other pieces
I think
as well.
there's a lot more of a outside threat. than he was.
Yeah, which is funny because he loved the long two. And
I think he still likes his midi.
Yeah, but I always see, because I had this problem with Melo, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not as good as them. I'm not, but I'm always be thinking when people take long twos,
why do
you just step back? Take it back 2 feet.
I get that.
Especially with Melo when he was at Houston, I was like, yo, but just step back 2 feet.
It's like, you're on 45, but you're not there. Why didn't you just, you could have had that free easy. But I think
that doesn't take away from his ability.
No, most definitely.
Because it's like,
and obviously,
even though it's a bit weird.
If you pardon the Midrange J, it's back. It's back in the league, isn't it? But also there's other pieces in there. There's Vooch. Yeah. Vooch is a nice piece that they picked up last year.
Vooch hasn't really picked up this year though.
No, he hasn't.
I think he's trying to find his way
in that system.
Kind of maybe recently, but
well, he in the tournament game that he played 2 weeks ago, he's the one that iced the game with the three.
Obviously, the quality is there regardless.
The quality is there regardless.
It's just this for Vooch as well. This is the best team that
he's been on as well.
Exactly. So he has to defer.
His best second star was what I put in like California or something.
At best.
You know what I'm saying? So that's good for him. So good Chicago. We'll see how that goes in the playoffs too. The second one's interesting. I know you're going to have a lot to say on this one, Fahad. The Miami Heat.
4 to shoot. Butler a 3. Yeah! Jimmy Butler had been all for 7 from behind the arc tonight, but he's got the wherewithal to make it in crunch time.
Who have come out of nowhere as of recently. They are 32 and 20.
I like Tyler Hero coming off the bench. I like that a lot.
He's banked on $6 million a year, I think.
Yeah,
it's him or Jordan Poole.
Okay, fair.
It has to be him.
Mine would have been Jordan Clarkson in the start of the year, but then I don't know.
Yeah.
Mine's definitely Hero.
Mine's Tyler Hero as well.
I see that.
It's nice. It's
he's an actual game changer.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be a six man for a lot. I think it was a nice. It was nice by Spoelstra to make him a 6-man after the tricky second year he had, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gives him more minutes, gives him more touches. In the second unit. Yeah, so that's helped him a lot. My problem with them, and I assume that you've got the same sort of vibes. I'm not buying it.
You're not buying it?
No, I don't think there's enough on offense on that team.
I think I am buying it because Bam hasn't been that good, and I think when Bam picks up, then you have a whole nother play. You have a whole nother sort of offensive line to work with. See what I'm saying?
If they finish second, for
Yeah.
example, and they come up against like they come up against the sixth or seventh,
and they're 2 years removed from the final,
and they get like, the Raptors, they could go out because
Well,
I think when they go up against a great team,
they're 2 years removed from
you
the
can't
final.
see the naked eye from who they are.
And they added Kyle Lowry. Dragic was he wasn't really offering
That's
really much.
true.
No, but at the point he has.
And Lowry's been out injured a lot.
When Bam and Butler went out, the reason why they was getting more wins and climbing the standards was because of Lowry.
But they've lost.
I also think
they've lost a lot of their 3-point shooting. My thing, Tyler Hill's on the bench now. Duncan Robinson shooting around 33% or something.
Yeah, I don't know what that's
himself
about.
Isn't at the same level.
Yeah. And Jimmy Butler.
I don't think it's that big a drop from where he was at.
Who?
Kyle Lowry.
Neither do I. I don't think he needs to
I think you're still
express himself that much.
I think you still might be asking.
Are you?
I don't think you are.
Nah.
He's not a primary ball handler.
Yeah.
No, not from that team. I'm saying in terms of like.
Oh, just to be
the way
consistent
offensively, when their shooters are off, you're asking a lot from him. Because
Hero
has worse days, and Duncan Robinson, this is worst season ever. I'm saying they could go out against a good defensive team. You have to need a lot from Hero and Lowry.
I see what you're saying.
I just don't buy Bam offensively. That's where I come from. Offensively, I don't buy Bam. He's not a scorer like that. Like he's not going to give you too much outside of the role and the dive to the paint.
And if your shooters aren't scoring,
if you have someone covering him for that role and dive, like you go up against a Giannis or an Embiid, you're struggling.
And if your shooters aren't scoring,
they have no
then
gravity.
playmaking doesn't really.
It
doesn't have the same, as you said, it doesn't have the same gravity. It doesn't have the same effect. So I get you. I can get behind.
I think there are a few teams with wing stoppers as well, and that's where.
I think
that's the heart of their team.
I think maybe outside the Bucks, they're probably the best defensive team in the league. They've got a lot of pros. They've got that I don't know if it's a rookie or sophomore. Is it Gabe Vincent? He's coming now. He's giving them about 9 or 10 points. He's got some juice. They've got Marcus Morris hasn't played for a while now. PJ Tucker.
Yeah, PJ
Tucker. The other day, is probably the most underrated.
Best corner free split.
Role player ever.
Specialist.
Yeah, exactly. He's
the best free point.
The Bucks are missing him as well.
The Bucks are missing him a lot, yeah. And he's a better playmaker than I think a lot of people give him credit for, because when we were missing Bam, they ran a lot of Bam's plays through.
But with a fit, and then with a fit Bam, you don't really need him to do that.
Exactly, you just need him to be a 3D, and that's fine. And
Exactly.
He's one of the best in the league at that. They're good.
Because even at this age, he'll still give you a very good defensive output.
With that being said, they are dark horse.
We didn't forget to give the grade.
So
the
Bulls season, I'm giving that an A+.
I'm giving that an A+ too.
Because I didn't expect
I didn't expect them to be fast,
I thought they'd be nice, I thought they made the playoffs.
Yeah.
They're clean in the
I'm
first.
definitely giving them an A+.
I think the East is a bit, the East is shaking up the past few weeks though.
Yeah.
Because you would expect the Nets to be out in the
A
flip.
few of these need to are going to rally and pull them down.
What we got next? Who we got?
So we give a great rating to Miami too.
Miami, I'll give that a B+.
I'll give that. I'll give that a B 2-3 to go.
Okay.
So Miami would be a B+ too.
Yeah.
When you come to look at it before the All-Star break, so
I would even go so far as to say give it an A- because at the start of the season, Jimmy was out, Bam's been out for a bit.
Victor Oladipo.
Victor Oladipo. Did you see that video? Victor Oladipo. You right now. I saw that. I'm like, bro, this man ain't doing anything. We got zero separation. You know this Haslam might as well be as old as my dad.
That's he's 41. There are people in the thing be like, "Hey, chill, man." I'm like, allow it, man.
Still in the NBA rotation.
Yeah, allow it, man. He's just making up numbers, bro. No, I'm having that.
I grade
Go on.
Heat. I go as far as saying A.
I'm with you. Yeah, because I said B+ initially, but
I'm gonna go a B+.
You're like a B and
I don't want to give an A because it's not like I haven't seen it all working massively.
It's true.
I feel like also they've played, they've taken advantage of having a good roster.
Good
15 guys.
Did you have them at this position?
I didn't, but I wouldn't have been shocked.
Everything.
I wouldn't have been shocked because they've got a good roster.
Fair enough.
And in the regular season, your roster is kind of the, do you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, your grade has to be reflective of the balance of the league. So if you give them a B, the Nets
yeah,
have to get
it's true.
You have to give the Nets an F.
It's true. That's why I think I can
giving
elevate
a B+.
mine to it.
I'm from the way they've performed,
Yeah.
given the circumstances they've had,
Yeah.
which is they've lost Bam, they've lost Butler
Yeah.
for a decent amount of time.
Duncan
and then
Robinson
lost
isn't
Lowry.
performing.
He isn't performing.
Yeah, okay.
Kyle
For
Lowry's
me,
out for a bit.
It's an A.
You can even compromise and say an A-.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I will go A-. My thing is, we won't get too bogged down on this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you're right. If we're looking at this regular season, they could
I'm
get
just
it.
curious.
No,
about
fair
you.
enough. You make a good argument. Third, we have
Cavs,
no.
No,
We have Philly.
the Cavs.
Philly.
Yang, the offensive rebound. Clear some space on the wall, kids.
Listen, I'm saying nothing.
We have Cavs at 6.
Philly.
Bucks are
Philly.
5th. So, yeah, Philly are 31 and 20. They've got the best, in my opinion, and I'm gonna ride and die by this.
Yeah.
They've got the best big man in the league.
Okay, see, because you know I'm a Jokic man.
Yeah. That's
I'm
why.
a stand by Jokic, Nikola. And come on, man, he's having historic PERs and just effective.
He's having a historic.
I think
He's having a historic season. This guy is having a historic season on an Excel spreadsheet. That's what he has. That's what he has. Because you watch him, You watch him, and
he's not as aesthetically pleasing as say Joel Embiid, but he's still.
It's not an aesthetic thing for me because I think he's aesthetic. He is aesthetic.
He is.
He'll
But
pull-
I mean, they
Okay,
practice
good.
well.
Yeah, for me, it's just defensively. We did give him his flowers for becoming a better defender.
Yeah.
He's still not a good defender, and he's not a good defensive anchor.
It's true, but he's not the worst defender. I understand what you're saying because
He's
Joel
heavy-footed
Embiid is infinitely a better defender than he is. But I don't think he's a terrible defender. I don't think that you have to worry about him on the defensive end.
My thing is, no, he's great.
I think you do have to worry about him.
Really, I don't think you have to. Okay, maybe. I don't think you have to worry about him.
In the space of a regular
comparatively
season, you can get away with lackluster defense, and maybe your defense being subpar, and then on the metrics being deemed as good or like maybe great even in some areas. Because he's a great rebounder, that's one area he's improved. So because of that, people would argue, oh, he's a great, terrific defender now. But because that rebounding might drag up other metrics. But from my perspective, when you go into the playoffs, you have to be better than advertised as a defender.
Because
what you're going up against now is the
Yeah.
creme de la creme. You're going up against the best. Like, you can't get away with making certain lapses.
Yeah.
Especially as a centre as well, no less an unathletic one who also runs your offense.
Yeah.
I think you're asking too much because you don't even have great wing defense.
Defenders, they
with
don't.
him.
They don't. Yeah.
So
Aaron
I don't know.
Gordon was decent.
I think the
No,
Aaron
Nuggets.
was having a good
He's having a very good
He's
season.
having a good season.
He is.
And I think on the defensive end, he's picked up.
He is a good. No, he's a good defender as well. I just think Nikola Jokic is just like he said when it comes to the playoffs and you're exerting yourself and as the main
When
guy.
you're going up against AD and LeBron and
You can get for me. I look at Nikola Jokic like there's several different ways you can
against
get
he
Nikola
puts,
Jokic.
Grizzlies.
but he puts buckets on AD.
I'm not
Really?
I'm not saying AD.
Yeah, okay, no, but that's
I'm
just
just
the
saying
example.
that's
The
the
caliber.
caliber of
I mean,
matchups.
Nah, fair.
Like a Kawhi, like a
But it's not
Luka,
even about
these
him.
type
Oh
of
yeah,
matchups.
No,
we
it's
digress
not
heavily.
about
But okay.
Heavily.
Yeah, Embiid. Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is the best center in the league, in my opinion. Just
Okay.
For the points that we've got, he's a better defender than Jokic. He's a good playmaker now, obviously he's not even Nikola Jokic, but he's better than 90% of bigs playmaking wise.
Yeah.
And offensively, he's what 40. He can do everything.
No, it's the step backs that he's getting into the game.
I'm just looking at the size of you. Shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't be this
doing
angle.
it.
It's
And
how I
the
look
thing
at Bam.
when he's shooting
Going
off,
up to that
you can just post you up. When you
Say
stop Joel
that, say
Embiid.
that again. That's how you look at who?
At Bam.
You can't just like walk past that.
No. In terms of his handle, that's how I look at Bam.
Okay.
You get it? I'm not saying offensively it's the same. I'm just saying Bam like that.
I couldn't let that one slide.
You just don't like Bam.
That was a bit crazy.
What?
We're talking about Embiid and
Yeah.
Bam's the name you mentioned.
I can't talk about.
He's offended.
Yeah, I can't talk about Bam's playmaking.
Bro, because this guy is like, this is Hakeem level stuff. Like, this is like this
It's
is a robot.
Guys,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fine.
We need to keep going.
Alright, cool.
Oh, we need to shout the guy behind the camera. Shoot from the camera like Gandhi. AD behind the camera.
Gandhi pause, Gandhi.
15 minutes in, and we're trying to make these 30 minutes for you guys, so you don't have a lot to eat on, and we need to get past them. So we said Philly.
Alright, Philly.
Embiid.
Embiid, Steph Curry, nice. Tobias Harris looks like he's doing well.
Yeah. Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese
That's
Maxey.
what's
It would have been nice to talk about Philly because they're not even Ben Simmons isn't even there. Oh, Tyrese Maxey works infinitely better with Joel Embiid than Ben Simmons does. There's so much more spacing, and he offers so much outside.
They can move on Ben Simmons and get a wing.
Yeah,
And just play
that's the
Maxey.
thing. With Philly, I think you can move off Ben Simmons, and even if you don't get the value that you're projecting, you will still be infinitely better than where you're at.
Absolutely.
Doesn't move the needle though. That's the thing.
Who, Ben?
Like getting a package for Ben.
No, I mean, it would put them over.
It would. Because
I think that the East is weaker.
Danny Green, they've still got a good roster. That's why they are where they are without Ben Simmons.
I don't like Danny Green. I think Danny Green asked. But anyway.
No, I don't like Danny Green, but I think he's a good defender. And when
He is a good defender, but
he's
he hasn't been streaky in like 4 years. He's not last at this point. He's not last at this
Who's
point.
next though?
Wait, the grade for Philly.
Without Ben Simmons,
No, I'm not giving them an A.
you giving him an A.
Without your second All-Star.
I'm giving them an A as well.
You got a max sitting out and you're third.
And you're like
Oh, and the
one
third.
game
Fair.
away
But
from
how
the
many?
first.
Alright, but how many games are they off?
Like one.
One.
and a half.
They're one game out.
Fair. I'll give you that.
Cool. Okay, cool. The fourth is the Bucks.
It's over. The Bucks have done it. The long wait has ended. After a half century, the Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions once again.
Okay, I won't spend too much time if everyone knows what the Bucks is. But what do you think about the Bucks?
I think they've kind of regressed.
Yeah.
They've regressed a little bit.
they
It's
have
Drew Holiday.
regressed.
It's Drew Holiday's the problem here, in my opinion.
Yeah, Drew
I
Holiday's
don't know
falling
if
off
it's
a bit.
championship hangover.
And then, as we said, like PJ Tucker's
The
out.
players are actually regressing.
You get
I did say that. You guys seen the video the other day when they lost and
Yeah.
Yanis was eating the wings and he was like, "We suck."
Yeah.
And what my nugget from that was like, "Oh, you're at this level where you just." It's the regular season.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you got to
I'm
ring
gonna
that
chip.
out. It is what it
And
is.
I think he spent a few years being that guy who came first and didn't get the chip. And last year he deeped, it's just the chip that matters, isn't it?
Yeah.
What did Ross just say now when you're talking about a record? It's 0-0, we go to the playoffs.
Yeah, but Ross doesn't have, I mean...
No, he doesn't have he's got the mentality like that.
Yeah, he's got the mentality.
Yeah, but he doesn't have that build. No, they've
It's
regressed.
definitely the same mentality.
But that's any team that wins in any sports wins a
They have
championship.
that
Yeah,
They have handles.
definitely.
They're still the same force to be reckoned with.
And the nature
they're one
of
game
their
out.
win.
I think PJ
They're
Tucker
one
is
game
still
out.
a bit of an L.
That's not. Yeah, PJ Tucker
That's
is
still a
enough.
bit of
But
a-
the fact
I'd
that
say
you
that's
lost
the
PJ
only-
Tucker, you didn't
That's
really
the only
replace him.
regression I'd say from them. Is that.
And they'll feel that more in the
I really like Bud as well.
Brooke Lopez as well being out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So what do you give them?
the,
I'll give you like a B plus.
I give him a B.
Yeah.
I'll give him a B plus. I'll give him a flat B.
I mean, how many
You kept
games?
it taking long.
How many games are they off?
Two, no.
Two.
So
No
they're still
PJ Tucker,
in-
no Brooke
yeah.
Lopez.
So
Drew Holiday's off.
They're still in and around the pack.
They're still-
and
yeah.
They've had some time
Yeah,
off.
but this that's why.
But
You're
I
always,
think-
always going to be in that conversation when you've got Giannis.
Yeah, but I think comparative
But
to
comparatively
say like the Nets,
the Nets,
you're like,
they're in way better shape.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give them a B because a B is, if you get a B at school, you're like, nice, but it's not an A, but nice.
But that's
So
how they
they-
would want their regular season to be.
Then
Because they know going into the playoffs, that's when they want to really dial it up.
Okay,
calm.
cool.
Alright, cool.
Next one we have.
Mobley comes up, provides a screen, rejected. Oh, my word! Garland to Allen. Sensational.
There's that man again. Cavaliers to the hoop. Garland playing volleyball with Allen, throwing a hammer down. Cavaliers are on.
That's an
A plus,
Straight.
easy.
Cavs, we've been on the Cavs for a minute.
Yo,
We've been on
Cavs-
Sexland. We've been on that for a minute. That's all
It's just, it's just the land part.
This is our land pot, God.
Yeah,
I think
it's sensitive, but it's
But
better.
Darius Garland has come.
Evan Mobley is in the conversation for Rookie of the Year.
You know what I don't like? I don't like Larry Markkinen at the three. It makes no sense to me.
I like Aaron Markin full stop.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I
I
think
think
they look better
they
with
did
the
it more
Pro.
for their size.
Yeah.
Because that's made them much better.
Their coach as well, Big Stuff. He's the one for Coach of the Year as well because this is good basketball they're
It
playing.
is.
You know what I'm saying? It's not.
And Kevin Love's kind of picking
Kevin
up as well.
Love,
Kevin Love's picking up as
Kevin
well.
Love's
I don't think you're going to do anything in the playoffs, but the fact that you're going to get there
Is
with
great.
this young core
Without, it's the
and
first
no Colin Sexton.
non-LeBron team
Yeah.
to get to the playoffs since Mark Price and
Yeah.
that's
mad.
man. So yeah,
That's
I'm
mad.
good on them. And Garland, if Garland's an all-star, which he should be, well done. Yo, good for you.
I don't know if Darius Garland will be an all-star.
He deserves it.
I think he deserves it, but I don't know if he will be. I think there's too many it's like a popularity contest, and I don't think he'll get there over.
Averaging 20.8, 8 assists. That isn't it?
That's mad, but okay, look, so how many goals do we have that you pick up with
Tons, you're alright.
in the playoffs?
It's probably too stacked for him to make it. But the fact he's in the
because he's not
conversation,
going
he's
to be Trey Young, even though I think he deserves it more than Trey Young. But
I think you
That's
can
neither
get
here nor
5 guards.
5 guards.
2 starting.
So Kyrie's gonna play. Trey Young,
Kyrie can't play.
Kyrie will probably play.
You can't put Kyrie in.
So
Play
our
like
fans
one
will
game.
put Kyrie in.
You can't put Kyrie in.
Fans will put Kyrie.
They'll
in.
veto
No,
it.
it's the
That's
reserve.
the Zaza.
Fair.
The coaches pick the reserves.
Alright, cool.
And the 2 starters are what? Trey and
Trey and
He
DeRozan.
can make it.
who? Kyrie.
No, Darius. Because look, you got.
Yeah, he can.
So look, you got Trey, you got DeRozan, you'd have Zach LaVine, you'd have LaMelo, and then who do
And
you
then
have out of
wild
that?
card. And why would you have?
So why would you have
It's-
LaMelo in the conversation over Darius Garland with LaMelo?
I
If
think
Because
Lamelo's
it's LaMelo.
confirmed though, didn't he? Have
Yeah,
that
he
leak?
is.
I wouldn't have put him in, but
I wouldn't put him in.
he's.
And if he's in, then Darius Garland.
Darius Garland should be in the conversation.
But you know what? The fact he's in the conversation.
Yeah.
Is-
It's
At
enough.
this point, it's Darius Garland versus Fred VanVleet though.
So Darius Garland is
That's what I
in.
think. So it's
So Darius
Oh,
Garland.
Darius
should be-
Garland already might be in.
yeah. So you look
Nah,
at
he's
that.
not. Because Harden's in.
Oh, Harden.
Because Harden's in.
That brings us on to
Long range. Durant's got 11. Craig goes down. Durant has got a highlight. KD.
C minus.
C.
Nah. C. I give him a C. Because I think you didn't have Kyrie to start the year.
Give him a D, you know.
And you're a D.
Yeah, I give
But
him
I think their roster isn't. It's never been. It was never deep. The fact that they're good is because of the 3 players that they have. So you can rotate between the 3 in Harden, Kyrie,
I
and
get you, but I'm
KD.
saying within the context of they've also looked not that great. It's
Right
not like-
now,
it's not like
because
I'm saying-
KD's out.
I'm saying throughout the year though, they've had games where they've had 2 of them.
Yeah, but up until say a few
You've
weeks
got,
ago,
what,
they were
2
still first
MVP
in.
level players.
Yeah, but up until like up until what a few weeks ago, they were still first in the conference. So it's not as if they've been, even when they're playing poorly, they're still winning games.
I don't know. I don't think objectively their season been too great.
And they lost LaMarcus Aldridge.
I think C is fair. I think
it's a C.
factors
D
in
might
that.
be a bit.
They've
Because
lost
where are they?
Kyrie.
What, 5th?
They're 6th.
They're 6th.
Yeah.
How many
They're 3 and 7 right now.
They're not far
And
from
what?
anyone.
Exactly.
They're
And they're just in the pack because they were so clear of everyone to begin.
4 games out.
They're 4 games out.
Maybe
They were like
It's really congested in here, so we just
So I think when KD comes back, they'll probably still be in the top 3.
Defenseless ass team though.
Defenseless ass team, but there's so much offensive. Charlotte just can't deal with it.
So
Charlotte,
we settle C from.
yeah. Okay, where are we? 6.
7.
Middleton, two-time All-Star again. LaMelo ahead of the pack. This time leaves it for Hayward.
Hey, look at this. No look knew exactly where Gordon Hayward was, and I put it right on the money. And Holiday has kids got let.
I'll give that like.
I'm a B.
I'm giving it a.
It seems
It's a B.
From drafting LaMelo, it's like naturally they're building up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because now
I think
they're top of the play-in situation,
Yeah.
and they're a game out from the Nets.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's fair. Melo, Terry Rozier, Bridges,
Hayward as well.
Hayward's been a great pickup. A lot of people did talk about that.
Yeah, but Hayward's. I think it's because of Hayward's contract.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
He deserves the money, but he's got an impact. He's still
he's impactful, but he's not a max player.
Yeah.
So that's why I wouldn't really.
So B. Okay, you know what? We're gonna solely leave this on you.
We didn't mention Miles Bridges as well.
Bridges.
Yeah, we did.
Bridges.
Miles Bridges, nice. He's very good.
He's made.
Yeah, he has made it.
He could sneak into All-Star game as well.
He could. I hope he doesn't.
Because injury replacement KD.
Yeah, but you probably get that to Siakam, though.
I would give that to Siakam too. Speaking of Siakam,
or even
the Raptors who have to.
Drives by Drummond on a kick out for Fred. Fred Van Vliet with a huge bucket and bucket. The Raptors led offensively by the 32. Charles, look at him here. Drive, draw, dish, knock it down the trifecta. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I give you. What do you give yourself?
I'll give ourselves B.
Shut up, man.
B.
I can get behind that.
I'll give it a B.
I can get behind that.
It's not that good.
Because they're not that good.
B.
The hype is good. We have no bench.
Yeah.
B.
But
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking maybe more B minus.
A C.
A C. I think a C is kind of
glass.
B
I
minus.
say B just because we're still hanging in. Because
I don't know, man. There's a lot of players that a lot of U2 fans put stock in that haven't come through.
Like who?
Like OG Anunoby.
How's he not come through?
Has he developed over the last year or so?
He's like a 20-point per game scorer now, no?
Let's see this.
Like,
Let's see this. If OG like that, then
if OG is your angle to say the Toronto Raptors
17.8.
That's not a great
That's
angle.
nice.
That's not a great angle. Because the angle is the bench is trash. Like all 5 starters have been terrific. Gary Trent, the last 7-8 games has been flamethrower. Fred VanVleet, All-Star. Siakam backed his. All in
I'm not factoring that Siakam had an injury and had to come back and try
exactly.
Yeah.
I give it a B.
Yeah, B.
That's fair. I was harsh.
A B is nice.
Cool. The bottom side.
Brown at the horn. Oh, Jaylen Brown is at another level. 5 of 5 from three-point territory. Philly. Wow.
That's a fat F.
I'm gonna give it a D. I'm gonna give it a D because Tatum was out for a bit. Coaches have moved on. Brad Stevens ain't. This is.
We should be much better than 9th.
Oh, 100%.
I'd give it a D if we were sitting in 7th. That's my thing.
Yeah, no, I'm giving it a C, but
just too much to be sitting where we are. Because
we're
fighting with the Washington Wizards to get into this play-in.
Yeah, but Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum haven't really ever played together. I mean, this season they haven't really played together. They played like 15 games together. So it's like you don't really get to see the both of them. As much as you have both of those assets, you don't really get to see them work together. So it's like
a C, to be honest.
C.
I'd give it a D. Because either way you should be better than you are. But I think
if you guys are out west,
it'd
be like the 6th seed or 7th seed. Like, it's because the East is a stockpile of the East has 10 teams above 500. Like I wouldn't be too reactionary about the way
fair enough
the Celtics look.
Listen, we've got 4 minutes left. So we're gonna whiz through these.
Yeah.
To be fair, they're all dog shit. So it won't be crazy.
You make the pass up the court, it's not there. Trey will get the ball back.
Oh, that's 7.
This one the deepest so far.
Well, and he's actually left heel on logo pull up.
Trey Young.
That's a D. Because he progressed massively.
Yeah, it is. Trey Young looks mad, but the rest of them ain't it.
Yeah, John
I don't know what
Collins
John Collins is doing right now. Yeah, he just wants out.
He got his money, didn't he?
I don't.
Yeah, he did get his money.
That's funny. He did get his money. That's the exact same situation as Randall. They get their money and they're like,
get their money now.
Yeah. Yo, did you see Julius Randle yesterday?
Yeah, what, the beef?
Against Memphis.
Yeah,
But he just looked like he didn't want to play for them. But anyway.
So that's a D.
Beal tries, turning the corner. Kuzma again. Got it! Kyle Kuzma, the quick catch and shoot.
And knocking in shots. Bradley Beal knows it's true too.
We started really promisingly, but now we're just behaving like Wizards.
I give you like a C because it's not like you have much to offer.
No, I give you a C as well. I think they were better than I thought they would be. And Kuzma's coming along very nicely.
Yeah, but Kuzma's mad inefficient, and I think that Kuzma gets a blight because he's there.
His rebound has been up.
Yeah, but he hasn't actually played. He hasn't played better.
That consistent.
Yeah, and he hasn't played better than he was in LA. Really. So I don't.
It's just the defensive side. That is really key.
He's just had more touches and done less. So I'm not really.
He's averaging 17, 9, and 3. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
I mean, but then again, I think the way he spoke and behaved at Lakers, you think, oh, if you get the touches,
then you're there.
Minimum 20.
Because he also Bradley
he came in as a rookie, averaging 16, no?
Yeah,
even more. I feel.
No, he came in like I remember his first year like 15, 16, and then like he's touched like 19, 18 points per game. So for him to be at 17 right now, a bit inefficient, is like you've got the touches you want now, bro. What's going on?
Nah, you're right.
Chance to Rose. Buries it.
6 points. Propelling the Knicks back as the Wizards talk it over.
The Knicks is definitely an F. They've progressed massively last year.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Because they've picked up pieces. And gotten worse.
They haven't put Kamaal into their.
I don't know what that's about.
Into their rotation. I think it's Tibbs and Tibbs.
I think Tibbs has a culture when it comes to like bringing in.
Prove yourself.
But if you're bad, then that's the prove yourself point.
Yeah.
Like,
he did it with Kemba.
Because it don't work no more.
Yeah,
because he did it with Kemba. Yeah,
they brought in 2 players on a lot of money that haven't done nothing for them, but made them worse in Kemba and Fournier.
Yeah, Evan hasn't. Because Evan's never offered you anything defensively.
That's the whole point. The whole point is this nice, gritty defensive team and this
Evan Fournier sort of ruins that.
Yeah,
I think Randall has looked bad, but worse is RJ Barrett.
He did bad.
This season, he's looked worse than Randall.
I think he's had a
I don't think RJ Barrett.
If anyone's the only one that comes out with this record, you look okay.
Nah, what's RJ?
I don't buy it.
You don't buy it?
I think
Julius Randle's the problem.
Same.
I get what you're
saying. And they're flipping us back. Their backcourt is the problem, really, because they've lost. Walker and Fournier are awful right now, and then Derrick Rose is out, and that was a massive.
Derrick Rose, that's what
massive.
Derrick Rose is coming out.
D-Rose out of nowhere became a star for them.
You know, I do see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying.
My thing is their whole stars, like from their starters.
Yeah.
I'd say Mitchell Robinson is their best star.
Guys, got 1 minute.
You're right.
Got 1 minute. This is a dog shit.
Stevenson on the wing. Lets it fly for 3. Got it!
You can't ask for a better debut than
Indiana F.
Too
much movement and very little standing around. Oh! But Cade with an answer.
Rebuild.
Detroit coming along exactly.
So C.
Yeah.
And Orlando.
I still say D because you're losing.
Yeah, but it don't really matter.
I can't give you a C. Like.
Yeah.
Maybe even F.
I'm gonna see the new.
You look like a D. You don't expect it to be D-.
Alright, cool. And Orlando just
rookies in the starting lineup, a second-year player, and Cole Anthony. And Anthony with a rainmaker over Capella gets the.
Yeah, rebuild. You don't think anything of it.
I mean,
Cole Anthony looks like he's coming along.
Yeah.
We're still waiting on.
Pieces of
Wagner, that
Mo Wagner.
Jalen Suggs hasn't been what he
Yeah, but it's the culture. It's Orlando. You can't really show.
But it's the fourth overall pick.
Alright, so that's our Eastern Conference roundup. That was quick. Sorry, guys, we'll get better with this.
Yeah, as it comes along.
Yeah, the West one next week. That'll be a better episode.
Get tuned in.
Yeah, we're in Midrange J. You've been our viewer.
Hey, Kenny, come here. Damn, where'd you come from?
God damn.
No, what?
Listen,
man, this has been the Midrange Jumper, man. Like, subscribe, and comment down below, bro.
Shit, show us all. Come on.
No.
Show me. We're supposed to buy Jordan.
We supposed to buy Jordan. Yeah, man. MRJ, bitch.
We out.
Let's go.
Kicks and I'm looking all mad. Days in the D, what they say about me. Left the crib real light, came back with a stack. Yeah.